Regular reading habits have been associated with several benefits for school students. So, what are some of the ways in which reading actually benefits school students? So, first of all, reading helps in the development of better language and comprehension skills. So, as we know that while reading, students come across texts in different situations. They come across vocabulary, grammar, and structure. In terms of the fiction that they write or the non-fiction, in terms of literature or prose or poetry, and as a result there are chances of better language and comprehension skills. Secondly, reading helps in enhanced critical thinking and analytical skills. This happens mainly because texts present different life situations, and that comprehending those life situations in prose and in poetry, in fiction, etc., helps in the development of critical thinking and analytical skills of the students. Next, it has also regular reading habits on the part of students have also been associated with better academic performance. Next, emotional development and empathetic attitude is the other important outcome of regular reading habits among students. Creativity and imagination development, especially when students read fiction or literary pieces, that is something that is developed as a result of reading of such texts. The other important benefit of reading is that it helps in developing deeper understanding and insights on the part of the readers, the understandings and insights into life situations, into situations, for example, where different actors or characters in a piece of fiction, for example, a novel or a story, they interact. And so we can see that in several novels or in several stories, there are the novels, the themes are based on the intricacies, understanding of, and the intricacies of life. And so this is something that can give deeper understanding and insights related to life to readers. Then school students can also develop better communication skills when they are regular readers. Independence in learning is the other important outcome of reading for students. Students become independent. They are not always dependent on teachers and so they do not need to go into classroom situations to learn new things. But they can read independently in their own spaces, for example, in the library or at their homes, and they can learn. The other important thing is that it helps in the long-term or lifelong learning situation. So students, once they become regular readers, they can develop the ability to become lifelong learners, and lastly, and most importantly, reading, persistent, continuous, regular reading helps students in developing discipline, in self-control, in developing patience and persistence in terms of learning, especially when they are reading long texts such as novels or stories or historical texts. That actually requires them to have patience, to sit for long hours, to persist, and to have self-control. And so as a result, regular reading habits develop these extremely important learning skills and scholastic skills among students.